Hey guys, welcome back. We're about to take on the Gates of Hell, which is a big bad boss fight towards the end of the first disc on the Last Remnant. I'm still doing a low BR game. It's so BR 8 basically. Because I didn't want to miss out a huge amount, I did all the side quests that will disappear if you don't do them. And because I'm playing on a PC, that includes all the quests to get the 7 later on. So they put me up to BR 8. I haven't done any grinding, I haven't put any effort into getting people's equipment. They've all got stuff that I've been able to buy or find. So I've got 5 unions. My party members are, so I've got Rush, Gao, Emmy, Bolson, Violet, Gabriel, Torgal, Glennis, him, whose name I can't say, Roberto, Darian, Pargus, Pages, whatever his name is, and then David, Maddox, and Nora. So they're my unions. This union isn't very good, but basically 3 of them can revive. Oh no, 4 of them can revive, and most of them can heal. So hopefully a bit of longevity there. So yeah, we're going to see how we get on. Okay, so here we are, Gates of Hell. There's a bit of a thing you can do in the first turn. If you put everybody on Gates of Hell, it doesn't actually attack until you kill one of the other unions. So you kill one of the groups of hitmen, it doesn't do anything. So what we can do is, because your first say that shit then, isn't it? The idea is that wow. So he still won't attack this turn anyway. During the first turn, your rush union doesn't act, but everything more or less seems to attack it, and you get to do quite a lot of dodging because you're about to cast a unique arm. So now we get the Cyclops to pop out. That's not a euphemism, by the way. At this point, I'm going to try and pull units off of shit, that's stuck on it. I'm going to try and pull units off of the fiery gates because I really don't want too many units getting killed and enamoured, but I can't pull anybody away, which is so frustrating. Because obviously the problem is with this guy is he can attack, he gets an extra attack at the end, he's a multi-deadlock, and he gets an attack at the start and end of every turn. So he's going to do immense damage to all of my units. And any that are dead at the end of the turn will probably use Pandemonium to resurrect. So ideally you want as few unions as possible engaging with him to cut down on the amount of attacks he gets. And then you've got lots of units free to heal and resurrect when your units inevitably die. Attack the wrong one. It's very frustrating. So now one of my unions is going to fight against me, which is really annoying. So now you're forever on the back foot now. Kill them if you kills them. Get rid of that, you have to. Get your health up. Let's try that. Because he gets to attack it the first. He's probably going to kill 2 or 3 more of my units now. Not just 1. Hopefully my... Yep, so that's that weak. No unit's gone. Okay, so we managed to get those guys back before they did too much damage to me. Got a lot of units up to decent now. We've just been raid locked and hellfired. What's this going to do? Oh, that's going to fuck me right up. Alright, secure them even if it kills them. Try out on 2 of them, can't act enthralled. I really need... I really need to get rid of those hits so I can focus on... I hate unions that you can't control. Absolutely piss me off. plus side, we've got two not badly health unions. If we don't die here, we might be able to take these guys out. Good stuff. And now we've got everybody alive. And with relatively good health. So really now, with Cyclops on the go, we can, for the most part, at this point, we can just tell our other unions to stay out of the combat, really. Cover your health, get your HP up. Okay, so just tell a lot of our units to heal, and then try and just keep damage to a minimum by not letting stuff die, really. Problem is, with everybody running in to heal everybody else, you get quite clustered up, which means if it starts pumping out hellfire, it's going to cause a problem for me. Let's just see how we get on. And obviously this is the second of 3 fights, so stay on your toes. I'm going to have to do that to keep me out of the combat. Let's do... yeah, and obviously the second of 3 fights. I killed the Harpiliers without much problem, without any problem, that's why I didn't record it. But everybody records that. Killed them really hard, really easily. Get here, have some real trouble, get to the next fight, just get absolutely murdered. But hopefully we can avoid that. Just checking my mic's actually switched on. Hopefully now, because not many of my unions are engaged in combat with this guy, it won't hit much, if anything. So now we just need to keep everybody out of the way, forget any options to recover. They just tell us to do that. And we just let our Cyclops absorb all the beating and do all the damage. And hopefully we can just sit back and not die, which would be good stuff. I must say that this one went smoother than you could possibly expect normally, because my Rush Union killed 2 of the Hypnos in the first turn by counter-attacking. So it killed 2 unions for 0 damage. But as you can see, that as long as you can... The worst thing really is getting hit by Hellfire in AoE, which is pretty bad. Who's a good... Very good hero. Quite good in combat, so let's just try and keep everybody out of the way. Actually, in that case... Since we're forced to put Union 5 nearby, we'll get them to heal. And yeah, it's just kind of rinse and repeat at this point. Oh, I wasn't expecting that, but hopefully we'll Vivi her a bit so it won't get enthralled. Fantastic. Alright, we may have to start doing a bit of a go big or go home full out attack soon, because I don't want to run out of my herbs for my next fight. I'm going to need it, so I think at this point we may need to just start getting some serious attacking done. Yeah, let's do that, let's see what happens. Okay, so this is a really bad idea. We've got 1 union not in combat that's healing, and everybody else is attacking. This thing can multi-deadlock. So luckily Desperate Whale doesn't do much damage, it just lowers morale, but you can still put out some damage with it. So now this is where Hellfire is going to become really bad, because the more unions you have nearby, the more unions are in range, and the more damage subsequently it does. So we'll just get some flank attacks to get our morale back up, hopefully, and take it out. Normally I try and drag out boss fights, because you want to... It'll take as long as possible so you can better develop your skills and everything. Okay, so you're going to have to get your health up, you're going to keep your health up. You can strike from the sides, that's good. Keep your health up. Let's do that. A lot of savings, but this is probably going to kill a lot of us. Not very lucky there. And rid of you there with show you some attacks. So that's good. So it's quite a neat trick that really. If you can get the Union you fight, it works well with dragons and stuff, to use Desperate Whale instead of their damaging attack, then you stand a much better chance of not getting moided, basically. Okay, so because this Union was able to attack from the side, I still get the what's it called, morale boost, even though we've not got it attacked with the maximum amount of Unions. So at this point he's all red and he's nearly dead, but I think I'm probably gonna play it safe and try not to get caught up in too much of a problem. I did this before when I was doing Nest of Eagles once. I was down to the last guy and forgot it did a particular move. The big armoured one, I can't remember what it's called. And I forgot it did a move called Overdrive, which hugely counterattacks everything. And I went from a position of basically couldn't lose to lost in a turn with the mentality go big or go home, so you've got to be careful. Oh, there we are, so that's the end of the Gates of Hell. Hopefully he won't put our BR up at all and we'll still be 8 at the end of the fight. Yep, that's good, so it took 11 turns. I probably could have dragged it out. If I was a bit braver I would have done. So these are all just the stat boosts and skills that we've learned. Okay, so what did we get? Any good drops? Not hugely, so cool. So that's that. That was the Gates of Hell fight at BR8, and now we'll be on to the next one, which is a lot harder. So I'm going to struggle. Okay, so here we are. Defeat Jager and the lob Omen. That's lucky. So Rush has got a Cyclops on turn 1, which is pretty cool. Now I don't know what's best to do here. Normally I like to take out all the little peasant units first. I'll try and do that, but I don't know how strong they are. Let's give it a go. Let's see what we get down with here. So there goes all my morale. Well, it happens, but we got Cyclops, so it's a fair trade, I'd say. So my Cyclops is interacting with us, being beaten down by Jager. So it looks like the mechanics for lob Omen, are that he flank attacks anybody who's attacking Jager. So you can use that to your advantage a little bit if you know that's going to happen. It can also be quite useful for dealing with the number advantage that these guys have. Okay, so we've killed the Union. We have Cyclops tying down both lob Omen and Jager. So we're going to tell our guys here, we're going to tell Rush, should we disengage? We've got an advantage, haven't we? Let's disengage and cure ourselves on that one. We can still do that. And so you're attacking the yep. So yeah, so they're going to heal themselves, they're also in combat, and these guys could really do with healing themselves. Okay, so as long as Jager keeps focused on on our Cyclops, and lob Omen keeps focused on our Cyclops, we should be able to heal most of our Unions and kill at least some more of these enemy Unions, although they're all doing very high level combat arts, which is a lot of damage. Yeah, so lob Omen, flank attacks. So lob Omen flank attacks anybody who's attacking oh, so close. Okay, so you can bring them back. No, yeah, because Emmy's quite a good healer. You don't need to attack them. You've got pretty good health, so you can finish those guys off. Can you heal? I don't really want to... Yeah, okay, you do that. Nobody attacking D. Right, you attack D. Good. Okay. So he's killed that guy, which is annoying for my thingy, my Cyclops, but we've killed that Union, resurrected and healed Roberto. This is Union. Attacked Jager, which means it's going to be, hopefully, David Union that gets attacked by lob Omen, which is in a raid lock. So this could be the end of this. Oh, that's the end of this. But now we've got rid of all the soldier Unions. So what shall we do here? So you bring them back. Who's got the highest health, Roberto? Yeah, you bring those guys back. Let's... Actually... Shall I do that now? Let's get everybody attacking Jager. Oh, that's pretty good. So we'll resurrect our poor battered Cyclops. There he is. Lob Omen will flank attack Roberto, which is a lot of damage, but not too bad. Units come in. David Union is revived and restored. Now we can flank Jager because Jager cannot multi-deadlock. So now... I don't know if the fight ends when I kill lob Omen or Jager. Let's just put everybody on Jager, just in case. Because what you don't want to do, because this guy, lob Omen, has a pretty scary attack that does a lot of damage, so we don't want to do that. So we want to limit the amount of time lob Omen attacks, and we can do that by... if we only engage Jager, then the lob Omen will only get one attack on the thing that's on the team that's flanking Jager. Sorry, the team that's attacking Jager, if that makes sense. So here we get to surround him, do a good deal of damage. Keep everybody pretty well healed, and then we'll just keep attacking Jager with everything we've got, I think. Maybe just pull something special out of the bag. Oh, there it is, there's the something special. So Roberto's going to die immediately. That's not too bad. I wish I'd disabled double time on Maddox. It keeps using it instead of defensive spells. That annoys me a bit, because it's not overly useful. So as you've seen on this fight, more Unions is good. Focus on Jager, knowing that lob Omen will only... Oh, there you go, that's Jager dead. So now we can get everybody back on lob Omen. So we'll... Seems as Cyclops is attacking him, we'll just pull everybody out, tell them all to wait. And this way we don't risk lob Omen using its big scary palsy sky or whatever it is that does poison and paralysis and a load of damage. Not sure if lob Omen can multi-deadlock. Should we risk it? Let's risk it. Let's just tell everybody. We've all got pretty good health. Let's just get everybody in and do as much damage as we can. Oh, so we can multi-deadlock. Oh, we know that now. It'll only be up to 3 Unions, as I thought. There are very few monsters that can attack that can multi-deadlock more than that. You know what Akalari is. Not too bad. So in one turn we completely turned around the, what's it called? Morale bar. Now at this point I don't quite know what to do. I don't know whether to try and finish it so nothing untoward happens and I die in a sea of awful hilarity. let's just try and get this finished. Because what I'd like to do is to drag out the fight to make, well, for better gains to my stats and everything, and abilities, but also to hopefully hinder the BR development, but I don't want to risk it. I'd rather just get through BR9 after Wyrmskeep. Oh, BR8, fantastic. Okay, so there we are. So that's the lob Omen and Jager fight. This is my stat. Didn't really,
ちょっと強くなりました。まだ成長できるとは。見たか。
a huge amount going on, but everybody's got a bit of something, which is good. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed. So that's what you get for killing everybody. And that's it. Yeah, good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. There's my low-level start to my gameplay. I might put the big fights that everybody talks about in the game up, but I won't put a warp through or anything up yet. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, get this game. It's frustrating as hell, but quite enjoyable.